Well, I'm in the middle of switching around my computer and replacing my old desk. Get a different one here. It's not brand new and it's not the best desk in the world, but it's a lot better than what I was using. So right now I have my screens up on there just to test fit, make sure they both fit on there. And in the back here, hopefully there will be slightly better light. I'm just routing some cables. But anyway, I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I want to put this too. Because it's not going to work out quite as good as my old desk, but my old desk was getting in hard shape, and this one's in quite a lot better shape, so it's not really going to be convenient to have it in the same spot that I had my old desk. So I'm going to have to do a little thinking, and I'll get it figured out eventually, but yeah, I just gotta try to route cables and do all kinds of other bullshit stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go try to get this done, and if I make any major amount of progress, I'll come back and show you guys. Well, I finally got my desk set up. I wasn't planning on putting my hackintosh on this desk, but I didn't have a good place to put the desk other than in this corner, so I just hooked my TV up on it and put my hackintosh there. I got my old Sega Dreamcast hooked up, and it works out pretty good because the other desk I had all this stuff on wasn't quite big enough. So anyway, so what I had to do instead of using that desk is use my old one. I couldn't find a good place to put that, like I said, but also I couldn't find a decent spot to put my Blue Snowball microphone. So it's back to pretty much the way it was, with quite a lot better setup for my hackintosh. Sucks though, because I wanted my main machine on that better desk, but what can you do? Eventually I'll get a corner desk and get rid of the one right here that I have the main machine set up on. My AMD computer is pretty huge. That case is quite big, so it won't fit on a desk, and it wouldn't fit in that little cubby hole. It was about a half an inch too tall, so that's another reason I didn't use that. Oh, and I have my Ghetto Blaster. It's an old Panasonic. Let's see here. It's a RX CS780, and it's a really old boombox, and I have my tablet hooked onto it, and that's just with one of these cables, 3.5 millimeter on one end and RCA on the other. I'll get that later. So I'm not quite done yet because I made a hell of a mess when I was getting this stuff all situated around. So I still have a bunch of stuff out in the kitchen that I have to put away, and hopefully I'll get that done this afternoon. I have a couple things I have to do this afternoon, so it's gonna take a while. So that's what it looks like. Big mess over on the table, and that's not exactly the kitchen, but anyway, yeah, there's big mess in the kitchen, and there's my weight machine. I had to put that over there in order to make room for that old treadmill, because the way I set this desk up, didn't leave room for the treadmill, which was over here in that corner. So I had to move the treadmill, and I didn't think I had room for it right over here, and it did kind of encroach a little tiny bit on the weight machine, but not enough to really make a difference. So yeah, get her all set up, and I just got to get rid of some old electronic junk. There's two TVs there. One's a Sanyo. This one is a Sanyo 42 or 46 inch, I can't remember, but anyway, it's got a broken screen, and so does that one, and that's let's see here. Oh, that's a Sanyo too. I'll be damned. Pretty sure this is a Sanyo. Oh, well, I can't see it from there, but oh, it's a Sharp. Okay, the LCD is a Sharp. The plasma is a Sanyo. Both of them have broken screens, so they're no good for anything. So I got to get rid of those, and I get a couple boxes of electronic junk, old motherboards and video cards and crap like that. I got to get rid of. So anyway, at least the Hackintosh has a good home, and eventually I'll find a good desk, hopefully a corner desk, so I can put it somewhere in a corner. It doesn't take up quite as much room if it's in a corner. So I just noticed one of the composter bins fell over, and there was just a second ago a whole shitload of seagulls out there picking at it, and there was one straggler left behind. So yeah, might go out later and tip that back up. Of course, my back is bothering me after all this moving furniture and carrying the desk upstairs and doing all that stuff, so I might just let the landlord deal with that.